Okay, let's see here. 1 second. Let's do something. Still setting up. So much easier when you have somebody to do this with you. Trying to set up a computer so I can kind of watch what is going on. Let's see, it's loading. And let's see, I don't see the chat. Okay. Oh gosh, we got people watching already. How you doing, guys? How you doing? We're just trying to get set up here. Haven't done a live show in quite a while. And I'm not that good at it. Hopefully, let me see here. What am I showing? Hey Mark, I four-wheel camper and Canadian radio TV guy. Wonderful. Okay, let me clean my glasses off so I can see what I'm doing. I wonder if I got any audio. That would be interesting if I didn't have any audio. Can somebody tell me if I've got audio? Audio, let's see. I don't think I have audio. Why don't I have audio? Stand by. If I had audio, I would hear it on my other computer, I think. God, my glasses are so dirty. I guess I'll have to type it because if I don't have audio, you can ask me, oh, he sounds good. Thanks, four-wheel camper. I don't know why I'm not getting any audio on my other computer. Oh, I got it turned down. That's why. On purpose. So let me turn it up just temporarily. Yeah. Okay, we got audio. I had it turned down because I didn't want the feedback. Okay, now where'd the chat go? I lost the chat now. Get the chat back up here. Thanks guys for the audio check. And hopefully the video is coming through, which I believe it is. Yeah, video is coming through. Hey Greg. There we go. Now I think we're in business. So what I wanted to do, I haven't used this KiwiSDR website in a while. And I discovered once again, because I knew about it, I discovered it once again on my tablet, which is what you should be seeing in the little window down in the right-hand corner, lower right-hand corner. That's my tablet, and it looks like it's not showing everything. So now I'll have to wait because there's a delay, so I'll have to wait and see if where I moved it is showing up the whole tablet. I don't know how. I guess the camera got bumped. Oh, I know why. For some reason it stopped playing. Yeah, why did it stop playing on my other computer? Okay, now I'm probably way behind. Yep, I'm way behind. Bear with me, I don't do this very often. Okay, now I think, yes, I think you can see all of my tablet screen, which is one of the things I wanted to show you. So you should see in the main part of the window, you should see the website KiwiSDR with a listing of the SDR radios that are on the network right now, which there are 662. And then you also see in the lower right hand corner my tablet, and do I have a pointer someplace here? So disorganized. Here we go. Don't know if it show up, but right there is the whoop. Oh, I touched it. How about that? The pointer worked. Let me go back. Okay, quit. I guess that pointer's not a good thing to touch screen with. There is the KiwiSDR application running on my Android tablet. And I discovered it this week once again, because I had been using it over the years, that before it didn't do everything that you could do when you were on their web page on your PC. But now it appears you can do everything on the application on the tablet that you can do on your PC, and that's kind of what I want to show you. Unfortunately, I am not an expert of this application or website, and there's tons of features. So we're just kind of explore this together. Hopefully some of you can help me out. Some of you might even have one of these radios that's on KiwiSDR. So what's showing on the screen right now is the listing of the radios. 662 radios throughout the world that belong to individuals. Now, I'm going to try to periodically stop and look at the chat. And matter of fact, I'm going to move that back up where I can see it on my other computer. Wow, I am totally amazed at the number of, whoops, what did I do there? The number of people that showed up to my spontaneous show. I'm never able to schedule one, because if I schedule one, something will come up and I can't do the show when I schedule it, and that really makes people upset. So I think it's better to just do it spontaneous than to try to schedule it in advance. Okay, let me look at the chat for a second. We got Nick, Mad, Mark Schmidt, Greg, Mark Smith. Oh, Mark, you have to go? That's okay. Like I say, it's recorded so you can watch it later. Greg says, me and my cousin are going to swap meet on June 5th, Sunday morning at 8 a.m. in Milwaukee. Okay, that sounds good. Alrighty, okay, so what I want to show is, if we go to, I like to use the map version. We go to map, then you can see a map of where all the stations are. And you can see there's a lot of stations. And what I like to do sometimes, for instance, if I'm trying to receive on my radio a station in a certain part of the world, I can use this program to find a radio that's close by that should be able to receive that station if it's on the air. And that will tell me, okay, it is on the air, and I might be able to receive it, not should be, might be able to receive it. So let me try it. Another thing, the fact that it's now fully operational in this application on Android, and I don't know if it's available for Apple tablets or not. So I can open this up, and let's say, let's go. And I think in this, it starts at the map. Yeah, so it starts in the map. So the beauty of this is I can take this tablet anywhere, just like a portable radio, and listen to shortwave throughout the world. Unlike a shortwave that you're limited by the reception at your particular location. So, for instance, I could go to a park and listen to a radio that belongs to somebody in India and get it loud and clear, where on a portable radio, I wouldn't be able to get it at all. So that's the beauty. So we can use 2 fingers and zoom in on this. I say we can use 2 fingers and zoom in. My 2 fingers aren't working too well. Okay. Response is a little slow. There we go. Whoa, there we go. This is an old tablet, so it's not the most powerful. But look at all those stations. So for instance, if we wanted to listen to the BBC, I'll keep zooming in here, we have all these possibilities of stations we could listen to, or radios we could listen to. Now let me go to the computer and do the same thing. I'll slide over, I'll zoom in. Whoop, it's a little easier to zoom in. So we have all these possibilities. And when you getting in closer and closer. So I want to listen to the BBC, which I believe is transmitted near London. I've never have looked it up. But we could pick one of these radios like right here. We click on, no, I don't want to do that yet. We hover over the station and it gives you the information about the station. Tells you where it is, what the frequency range of the radio is, SDR, what version of KiwiSDR it's using, whether it has GPS and whether it has limits, and whether it will decode DRM. Tells you the antenna, it's using a Wellbrook active loop. How many users? This particular radio will allow 8 users. There's 3 on presently. And then the signal to noise score, which gives you an indication of how good the reception of that radio is. And then the GC clock available, what did it say? Oops. 30 fixes per minute. So 30 updates per minute. Again, I'm no expert on this, and there's so many features. So let me look at the chat for a second. Okay, I got Appalachian Underground from Alabama. Thanks for stopping by. So we can click on this radio, and it tells you the brief description, and you click on that, and it will take you to that radio. Now, most of this stuff, many of you know about. So then you click to start, and there it is.
Oh. They won the League One title, then they won 2 European Cups. They didn't splash loads of cash to do that.
But that is true. I mean, until you've won the big trophy, the European Cup, the Champions League, you can't be considered great. Jed saying Manchester City, oh, they're a great team in the world.
Okay, let me, oops, didn't mean to hit that. What was it, 9 something? I'll be right over here. There we go. What I meant to do, go to audio and turn that down. So, if you're not familiar with this, this shows you the waterfall where you can see all the signals that are coming in. And then up here, they have IDs. Now, these IDs will vary from radio to radio because the owner of the radio puts a lot of these in, and you can click on one of those IDs to go directly to it. I can see. Let me zoom in here. Here, so you can read this person has a ton of IDs. So I'm having to zoom in quite a bit. So he's got all these stations marked for you. And you can just click on one and it'll tune to that station. Let's go in a little closer to see where we are. So we're on this one right here, which says China Radio International. And that's coming in pretty good. Let me turn the volume back up for you.
Un peu de production en particulier et de travailler contre la paupérisation des Français aussi en montant les salaires, en réduisant aussi
Sounds like
les impôts.
French accent.
Le Made in France, c'est la manière la plus sensible pour un consommateur, en particulier, de ressentir le poids du contexte fiscal qui pèse sur...
So I can do the same thing on my tablet, which I think it was this one right here. No, it wasn't, but that's good enough. I'm just going to choose that one. So you select it, and there it's playing now. It will be tuned. Okay, let me turn this volume down. It will be tuned, I believe, to the last frequency used by somebody else. So there it is. Now, the one thing is, because you're using a tablet, this is a 10-inch screen, things are a little cramped, but everything is there. So all these features are there. Let me see what happens when I slide this over. Yeah. So you can just use your finger to slide it over. And then the other big thing is that they added quite a while ago, but I didn't think that it was on the application version, is these extensions. Now click on it. So you can do all this kind of decoding in this application or on the website. So for instance, if I wanted to decode a fax, an HF fax, whoops, I just click on that. I'm now in that mode, and it shows me where the frequencies are for receiving fax. Now this radio is in England, so I would pick Europe, and I don't know that much about Europe. Hamburg, that's Germany. Norwood, I think that's the UK. So let me just try one. I don't know if they'll be broadcasting right at the moment. Let's try this one here. And then it's decoding. Yeah, there's the fax coming down right there. Let me try it on my PC now. I'm on a slightly different station, radio. And I'll pick Europe. And what did I pick? I picked, let's see, 4610. 4610. Okay. So now it's in the mode to decode weather fax. And it's starting to come down right here. And I could turn the volume back up so you could hear it temporarily. There it is. And there's the picture. And you can have it, let me turn that volume down. So the volume here doesn't affect the volume that the decoder gets. So you can turn that volume up, off, or down and not have to listen to it. That's very good fax coming in. And you have various functions. You can auto align the picture in case it's skewed left to right. You can auto stop so that it will stop capturing once it hears that end of transmission signal. You can have it record the transmission so we can play it back later. Lots of features, and this is just one of the many modes that it will decode. There's DRM, there's FFT for the hams, there's LoRaWAN C, Navtec, SSTV, and I think there's a few more. Yep. WSPR. So it's got all these functions where our decoders, I'll say they are. Now what I'd like to do, let me try something else. So you can see this is coming down. Let me try another mode that I don't think we get it here in the United States. That's DRM. Now once again, it's telling me here that you can only run DRM with 2 or fewer other Kiwi connections. And I don't know how many there are right now on this particular radio, but apparently there's more than one person. Let's see, what does it tell me? I thought it told me someplace how many connections there are, but I don't see it. Okay, there's a lot of information up here about the station, where it is. You can click on the map to see it on the map. So let's go back to the map, and before this morning I found a lot of DRM stations in India. So I'm going to pick a radio in India. And this one has no users, and it does have DRM. So let's try that one. This is in India. Let me check the chat room while that's coming up. Okay. Hey, Jeff King, how you doing? Good to hear from you. Larry Massey, raining in Bel Air Bluff, Florida. I wish it was raining here. It is really hot here. Okay, let's open this up. And we'll select extension, DRM. And then if you do get into the DRM mode, it gives you the listings of DRM stations available. So all India, since we're in India, I should be able to decode one of those. But let's just try one. See if it will decode. And then the decoding will show up here in this corner. And it's not decoding. Okay, let's try another one. So that was, where was that? It's 594, I believe. Let's go up a little higher in frequency. Try that one. Yep, there we go. So there we go. It's decoding. So this is all the data that is coming out in that signal. Signal to noise ratio, IF level, DRM mode, A, B, C, or D, channel 18, and then these are 4 possible channels, and there's audio on 3 of them, which it's selected number 1, so there should be audio, so we should be able to come up here, turn the audio up, and I don't hear any audio. That's strange. I'm not sure what test 1 and test 2 is. Let's try it. No. That didn't help. Let's see.
في مجال الصحة وطرح المشكلات الصحية عليهم ومحاولة إيجاد الحلول وطرق العلاج لها.
Nope, we got music. We don't want music. So this says it's AAC audio, Radio Kuwait. Now, what I was expecting to also see, and again, I'm not familiar with DRM because we don't have it here in the United States that I know of, is I was expecting to see some information about the music that was playing, but I don't see anything like that. Okay, let me check the chat. Oh, thanks, Jeff. Boy, we need the rain. It is extremely hot. Okay. So that's another one of these extensions, I call them decoders, that this program has. Now, down in the lower right-hand corner, you should see my tablet, and you could see where it decoded that fax signal out of the UK. I'm always kind of amazed about these fax that come out over the HF band. You get a lot of weather maps that you don't see on TV. Okay, what other extensions can we try that I know anything about? Navtech. Let's try Navtech. I don't know what radio I would need. Let's see. We're in Europe. See, this is the beauty of this. It gives you, once you pick a decoder, it gives you information about where you can receive those signals. So we're in, see, this is, I believe, Northeast Atlanta. And this radio is not near there, if that's what that is. It's awful short list. Okay, here's a probably Mediterranean Sea. I'm not sure. Northeast Atlanta. Oh, the northeast section of the Atlantic Ocean. Oh, that would probably off of Europe or off of Africa. Yeah. Let me choose another radio. Let's go back to the map. It's Saturday afternoon. I'm just playing around. Maybe one of these on the coast here, or maybe the coast of the United States, like maybe this one here. Let's try this one. That's in Edwards Island, Canada. Well, that's interesting. So let's choose that one. We'll say go. And then we'll select extension, Navtech. And then we'll select Americas. And we got Northwest Atlantic. Okay, yeah, that's probably where this, close to this radio. Let's try it. Oh, I hear a noise. That's kind of the Navtech sound, although the waterfall doesn't show any signals. Oh, there's something popped up. Don't know if you can read it. YNCDA, maybe that stands for Canada, AABXW, TMZ. Oh, there's more. OUD. Yeah. Getting a lot of errors. And it's funny I don't see anything on the waterfall. Let me get this out of the way. Yeah, I think it's possibly. Oh. Now, I believe this should mostly be weather information. And I'm not getting much good. Let's try a different frequency. America 490. No, so I don't see anything on the screen, on the waterfall. Okay, let's try something else. Western North America. Okay, Western North, no, that's too far away. Western South America. Okay, let's go back up here. Don't see any signal. Oh, there's some more data. Doesn't make any sense, but there it is. I'll turn this audio down so we don't have to listen to it. Well, it's trying to decode something, but you can see you get a lot of red here, meaning an error. Now let's try one more stations to get Navtech. Maybe, let's see, this is the one we tried here. Maybe we'll try this one. See what it says. It's using a Pixel RF Pro 18 HF magnetic loop. Let's try it. What the heck? Click to start. We'll get this out of the way. Select the extension. Navtech. Select Americas. We'll start with this one. Yeah, there's that sound again. See if it decodes anything. Or where that transmission is actually coming from. Oh, here's HF. What's under there? Ah. Navtech main. Let's try that. Oh, I hear thunder. I may have to shut down the show here. Jeff was right. We do have rain coming apparently. That didn't work. Let's try a little higher frequency. No. One more and then we'll give up. Nope. Okay, we'll give up. So, like I said, you got all these decoders built into this now. They didn't have this originally. Trying to see if there is something. I doubt we could capture an SSTV, but we could try. And let's see, frequency. Let's try 7.17 this time of day. And we should see it up here. Oh, there's something right there. That might be voice. So there's nothing under the frequency we've selected. So let's try a different one. Try 14 something. Oh, I heard a squish. No. I don't think the amateurs do much SSTV transmission. That's a picture, a still picture that's sent out on your radio, and then people can capture it and decode it. That's audio there. And a lot of times on the frequencies they use for SSTV, you can hear them talking, saying, I'm getting ready to send you a SSTV picture. Let's listen for a few seconds, and I'll check the chat. Hey, Seaplane 14, thanks for stopping by. This is one of my spontaneous live shows, and I'm showing the KiwiSDR website that you can now, well, you could for a while, but now it's got, I think it's got everything that the website has is now on an application for instance, an Android tablet. I don't know if it's available for Apple tablets. But that's what you're seeing down here in the lower right-hand corner. This is my tablet running the KiwiSDR application. This is not the website like it's on my PC. Okay, that guy is just talking. Let me see if we can hear what he's saying. Signal's pretty weak. I was hoping he'd transmit a picture. Doesn't look like it. Now this says test image, so they must have an example built in. Let's try it. Not available in 3-channel / oh, this mode. Okay. Well, forget that. Now let's try back down 7.171. Nope. Okay, we're not going to get that today. Okay, let's just go back. Let's close this. And let's just, we're on lower sideband. Big signal right here. Yeah, it's gone since it went over there. Let's try this one out. Well, that's the trouble with trying to listen to hams, is they transmit intermittently, so you can miss them. Try this one. Okay, we're a little off frequency. So these buttons are used for tuning. So you can tune just a little bit, a little more, or bigger. you get all these options, various modes. If you've never used this, it's really fun to use. So let's go back to the map. Well, this is the listing. Okay, this is the map here. So you can look at these stations by the listing, or you can use the map. I prefer the map. And as I said before, right now, there are 662 radios available for you to listen to and tune. So let's go to the map again. And let me see what's down my way far as radios. There used to be a couple close to me in the middle of Florida. They are gone. I guess those people decided to take their radios off the air. The one was using just a discone antenna, so the reception there. And what I would do is I would pick the ones closest to me and select it. So let's just select this one. This is near Miami. I'll start it. I'll get this out of the way. Oh, I gotta kill the volume. And like I say, I believe when you go to a radio, a receiver, it's going to be tuned to the last frequency that somebody else tuned. So they're listening to medium wave. So I want to listen to shortwave. So I can, there's a couple of things I can do. I can use the mouse wheel to widen out the view, and then I can grab this slider up here and change the frequency, or I can grab down here and move where the section of the frequencies is. So I'm going to move it way up, and I'm just going to try if I can get up. It's going to doing it slow. Let me get it narrowed down a little more so it'll move faster. I'm going to give it to 5 megahertz and just try 5 megahertz for the heck of it. And then, as I said before, the owner of this receiver can change these tags here at his discretion. So what's interesting is he doesn't have the WWV stations marked. I don't know why he took those off. Those are important. So let's see if he has it up 10 megahertz. Let's shorten this in some more. Zoom out, in, move, or out, move, zoom out. Okay, there's 10. Now let's zoom in. See if nope, he took them all off. Why did he take that off? So WWV would be right there. Oh, there it is. He's got that one. So you can just click on the tag and it will tune there. And we can turn the audio back up. See, the signal on the waterfall looks pretty poor. Yeah, it is. So what I was saying earlier, what I use this for is if I want to receive a station on my radio and I'm not hearing it, I can go on here, and let me go back to the map. I can go, say I wanted to receive the BBC. So I can zoom in on this map, come over here, move over, come right here, and the BBC, of course, is coming from Great Britain. And so I can click one of these radios around here that should be able to receive the BBC easily and see if they're getting it. Verify that it's actually broadcasting. So then I know if it's broadcasting on a given frequency. So that's what I use it for. I also like to play with the weather facts, as I showed earlier. And another thing nice about this map is it shows the gray line here. So I'm a long time from the gray line, you know, and typically if you listen when the gray line right here is over you, you will get improved reception for where the gray line is on the other side of the world. So for instance, in the afternoons, when this moves over here, then I can, the other side is in this area, so I can receive, or it's a possibility that I can better receive stations where the gray line is over on this side. So that's another nice thing about this web page. I think I've gone over about everything that I can think of. If you have any questions, now's a good time to ask. Look at the chat, see if everything new in the chat. Again, I just do these live shows, just spontaneous. I hadn't done a show for a week now, so I thought, let's just do a live show. One of the things I have been talking about is kind of branching out. Like I did a couple of shows, the previous 3 or 4 shows on over-the-air TV, and the company Antop sent me a couple of radios to test, antennas to test, and they worked fabulous. I was totally amazed that I received, once I moved that one antenna outside, I was able to receive, with no dropouts, 130 channels with no dropouts. Amazing. They're going to send me some more. One that is omnidirectional, because that was the one problem with the antenna I tested. It was a little directional, and I had one station that was near me, but it was about 90 degrees off from all the other transmitters. So I couldn't receive it unless I turned the antenna. So that's coming up. If you have any suggestions about other things that are some way related to my general topic, which is radios and gadgets and stuff like that, I would appreciate those suggestions. And I think we're about through here. I don't see any more comments in the chat. So I thank everybody that stopped by. And if you're watching this after the fact and you have some comments, please leave them. And I'm going to call it a wrap. And have a great day. Bye-bye. Figure out how to shut this down. There we go.